What's up, everybody? I'm Chase Lee, and welcome back to another movie review. And the movie I'm going to be reviewing right now is Cold War. Now, this comes from the same director that directed Ida a few years back, and that won the Best Foreign Language Film. So, Cold War, it comes from Amazon Studios, and the story goes like this. We have a dance instructor and a singer. They kind of fall in love. We get to see their romance played out through several years, not just like, a year or like a week. We get to see it played throughout several years as they both kind of like, grow and kind of part ways in life, but, ultimately kind of come back every single time they meet. And it has the Cold War kind of set as the backdrop of the film. Now, going into this movie, I didn't really expect much because I did not see Ida. I did not see the director's previous work, but I did really like the trailer to this film. It was really elegant. It was really beautiful to look at, and I was like, okay, this is going to be something special. I love when films are shot in black and white. It is very difficult to do, and if you can pull it off, it could be some of the most exquisite cinematography of the year. And so, I had my hopes, and the trailer was really great, and I'm here to report to you that Cold War is a good movie, but there are some issues with it. So let me go ahead and just get this out of the way. I think it is actually expertly directed. I think the vision is there. I think the story is set by this director, and it is carried out through really just immaculate cinematography. It is rich. It is deep with contrast and, detail with this cinematography. It is a visual feast to look at. So let's get that out of the way. Where this movie kind of lies with its problems is the romance itself. I thought the romance was, no pun intended, cold and void of any type of emotion throughout the movie. And when you're jumping through time like this, you show little nuggets within their lives and within their romance, and then we just kind of move on. The problem with that is that there are some sections in this movie that are so short that it didn't really make a difference, to me anyways, with their relationship or the growth of their relationship, and it almost kind of stunted the kind of impact that the director wanted to have on me to have on them as they kind of grew their relationship. When you're kind of shortchanging the story like that and you're just showing little nuggets of their lives and then kind of moving forward, it's not going to really have that type of emotional stain, if you will, on you, because you're not really fully invested in these people or what they're doing next. You just go, okay, I obviously see these two people on screen. There's lust going on. They are going at it. But I'm just not feeling it in here. And I think it was from the way the story was told and how short some of those sections were that really kind of derailed the emotional impact for me. I think on a visual level, like I said, I think the directing is spot on and it's perfect from the way it wanted to be presented. It was just more of did I connect with these characters? And I didn't, unfortunately. And a couple of things in the movie that kind of bothered me. There were some things that happened with the woman, and they're kind of like life-changing things, and she kind of just briefly mentions them to the guy, and she's like, oh well, I'm just moving on, and then we just jump to the next year, and you're like, wait, what? It's just, I don't know. There was a lot of things thrown at this movie, and the director wanted you to see the romance and really get connected with these characters amongst this really kind of gorgeous yet devastating setting because of the war and the backdrop. But I just think since there wasn't enough time to develop with these characters in their respective sections of each year, there is nothing to kind of grasp onto. Because like I said, you can see it on screen. They're making out, they're making love. You could see the lust. But I could not feel the passion. And that kind of irritated the crap out of me. But the way it is shot, the way it is directed, I have to give props on. And the music itself is really well done. It's really sweeping and kind of epic in this really just epic romantic fashion. And of course the acting is good too. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of great things about this movie. It's just the romance for me did not work. And even towards the very end thing, I'm not going to say what happens, but when it happens, you're like, and then the credits start rolling, you go, I feel the same as I did when I started this. And that's not a good thing, to where I didn't really feel this relationship all the way through, even though what I was watching was, on a technical level, pretty amazing. That's just, it's a huge issue. So, I'm sorry. I like this movie, but even, like, on a technical level, but just story-wise, it just, the way the characters kind of grew and all that, it did not work for me. So I'm going to give Cold War a B-. So you're probably wondering, like, wow, you didn't really like the romance that much, but you're getting me a high grade. On a technical level, it's pretty great. It reminds me a lot of Roma, actually, where it is expertly directed and shot, and it really just boils down to, did you care about the characters and the story? So, what did you guys think of Cold War? Have you even heard of it? Comment in the place to drop below my face and let me know. And as always, guys, I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.